Hello students, I am Sanap KB, Department of Physics, RBMB College, Shirampur. This is my second lecture. In first lecture, already we studied about the topic number 9, current electricity. In first lecture, we saw about the Kirchhoff's voltage law and Kirchhoff's current law, their statements, and taking some example how to apply on that network this Kirchhoff's current law and Kirchhoff's voltage law. Now today we are going to new subunit, that is Wheatstone's bridge. That is Wheatstone's bridge. Wheatstone's bridge or Wheatstone's network. Wheatstone is the name of scientist who explained that network, which is known as Wheatstone's network or Wheatstone's bridge. This Wheatstone's bridge is used to determine the unknown resistance. For that purpose, we have to obtain that balancing condition for that Wheatstone's bridge. Wheatstone's bridge consists of 4 resistors. Now here we draw this Wheatstone's bridge here. It consists of 4 junctions. These are the 4 resistors, resistor P, Q, R and S forms this bridge. The 2 junctions of bridge are connected to source of EMF E through this plug key. This is junction A, B, C and D. This A, B, C, D forms a bridge. In between junction B and junction D, galvanometer of resistance G is connected here. Now current I will be flows through this network. Now at junction A there is a distribution of current. Current I1 through this resistor P and current I2 flowing through resistor S. Now here current Ig be the current flowing through galvanometer G, which is directed from B to C. Now through this resistor Q, current this I1 minus current through galvanometer G, that is Ig. This total current flows through this resistor Q. Again, what is the current flowing through this resistor R? Will be this I2 plus this Ig. These are the currents flowing through these resistors. These 4 resistors P, Q, R, S are connected such way that it forms a bridge, that is network A, B, C, D, A. and in between junction B and junction D, galvanometer of resistance G is connected there. Ig be the current flowing through that galvanometer. Now we have to find that balancing condition for this Wheatstone's meter bridge here, applying Kirchhoff's voltage law. Last time we saw some sign conventions for Kirchhoff's voltage law, that is a potential difference along the direction of conventional current is treated as negative. Potential difference opposite to conventional current treated as positive. This is an important sign convention for this Wheatstone's network. Now here consider the two loops. This is the first loop, A, B, D, A. Apply here Kirchhoff's, applying Kirchhoff's voltage law for loop that A, B, D, A, for this first loop. What is potential across this resistance? Will be minus I1P according to sign convention. Potential across that galvanometer will be minus Ig into G. Potential across this S resistor will be plus here, which direction opposite to that conventional current, therefore I2 S is equal to 0. This is Kirchhoff's voltage law applying for this loop. Now for loop that B, this loop, BCDB, BCDB, this loop. BCDB here. From this Kirchhoff's voltage law, PD across that resistance Q is minus that I1 minus Ig, this is current, into resistance Q, then plus Ig plus Ig, sorry, I2 plus Ig minus Ig into G is equal to 0, opposite that conventional current. Now this is equation A, this is equation B. Now here for Wheatstone's bridge, there is a balancing condition making the or changing these resistance P, Q, R, S, at which galvanometer G shows the 0 reflection. That is, current flowing through the galvanometer G is a 0. That is, current through that galvanometer is 0. This is the balancing condition for this Wheatstone's network. Put this value of Ig is equal to 0 in equation, putting value of Ig is equal to 0 in equation A and equation B, we get, what is equation A? There will be minus I1P minus Ig is 0 here, value of Ig is 0 into this G plus I2S is equal to 0. Therefore, minus I1P minus 0 plus I2 is equal to 0, or therefore this I2S is equal to I1P, or I1P is equal to I2S. This is equation 1. Similarly, putting the value of this Ig is equal to 0 in that equation B. Therefore, that equation B becomes minus I1P minus Ig is 0 here. Therefore, we write that this term is 0 plus I2S. 1 minute. This consider equation B is here. Equation B is here. That minus I1 P I1 minus Ig is 0 here into Q plus I2 plus 0 I2 plus 0 minus this term is 0, minus 0 is equal to 0. Therefore, this I1Q plus here R is there, na? I2 R is here. R राहिला होता आपल्याकडून. R is equal to 0. This is minus. Therefore, I1Q is equal to I2R. Interchanging that terms, get the equation 2. Here equation 1 and equation 2 divide equation 1 by equation 2, we get, what is equation 1? Is I1P is equal to I2S divided by equation 2 is I1Q is equal to that I2R. Now this I1 get cancelled, this I2 get cancelled. What is remaining? P divided by Q is equal to S upon R. This is balancing condition for Wheatstone's network. P divided by Q is equal to S upon R. Understand this, how to obtain balancing condition for Wheatstone's network or Wheatstone's meter bridge. First, draw this Wheatstone bridge from that 4 resistors P, Q, R, S in this manner. Now open this, close this plug key K. Then current I will be flows to this bridge. Now here is a division of current, that is I1 and I2. Total current that I is equal to I1 plus I2. Here is a distribution of current at junction A. Now G be the resistance of galvanometer which is connected in between junction V and junction D. Then current Ig be the current flowing through that galvanometer. Therefore, current through that resistance Q will be I1 minus this Ig. Now here current passing through this resistance R is I2 plus Ig. Okay. Now here consider two loops. This is loop 1 and loop 2 is here. Now for loop A, B, C, D, this A, B, D, A for these loops. Now PD across that resistance P is minus I1P minus IGG plus I2S is equal to 0. For second loop BCDB minus I1 minus IG bracket completed into Q plus I2 plus IG into R minus IGG, this current. This is equation A and this is equation B. For balancing this network, current flowing to that galvanometer must be 0. Make some adjustment in these 4 resistors. We get the Ig is equal to 0. Put the value of Ig in equation A and equation B. Means these two equations. याच्यामध्ये put Ig is equal to 0. Make some arrangement. Get the equation 1 and equation 2 here. What is equation 1? I1P is equal to I2S and equation 2 I1Q is equal to I2R. Now dividing equation 1 by equation 2 like this one. Equation A divided by equation B, we get P divided by Q is equal to S upon R. This is known as balancing condition for Wheatstone's network, that is P upon Q is equal to S upon R. Means here, knowing the values of any 3 resistors, we can calculate the 4th resistors. This is a very useful balancing condition. P upon Q is equal to S upon R for Wheatstone's bridge. Understand? Knowing the values of 3 resistors, we can calculate the 4th resistor from this condition. Now, again we see some applications of this Wheatstone's bridge. Okay, we have to study some applications of Wheatstone's meter bridge to determine unknown resistance using Wheatstone's meter bridge to determine unknown resistance using Wheatstone's meter bridge. This is the experiment आहे हा. For this experiment, make the circuit connection that Wheatstone's meter bridge consists of two L-shaped metal strips Here is point A, this is point B. Now about 1 meter long uniform conducting wire is stretched between these 2 points, point A and point B. Now here is the first gap, this is the second gap. This resistance X, which is unknown resistance, we have to calculate value of X using this Wheatstone's meter bridge. Now here is a variable resistance box, and now battery connections will be A point is connected to positive terminal of battery through plug key K. This is source of EMF E. Here is the rheostat. Here is the point C. Now galvanometer G is connected to this jockey J. This is point D. Length of this conducting wire from A to D is denoted as Lx. Length from this D to B will be, this resistance R, Lr. This is the experimental arrangement for Wheatstone's meter bridge here. Write the construction of that Wheatstone's meter bridge. 1 meter uniform wire is stretched in between point A and point B. These metal strips L-shaped, these two metal strips, and this third C metal strips, which are fitted on a wooden board, and this wire AB is stretched in between these 2 points. Now unknown resistance X and variable resistance, that is resistance box, is connected in these two gaps, gap 1 and gap 2 respectively. Now galvanometer G is connected between this point C and jockey J. That jockey J can be slide on this wire AB. How to make experiment here? Now here Wheatstone's meter bridge form, which that resistance are this X, R, this LX and LR. These four resistors, instead of PQRS, here four resistors X, R, LX and LR. Now here rho be the density of wire, then resistance of that wire RAD is equal to rho L X divided by capital A. Now that capital A with the cross-sectional area of that conducting wire AB. According to definition of that resistance RAD is equal to that one. Similarly, resistance of that wire DB is given by rho into that length LR divided by this cross-sectional area A. Resistance of a conducting wire depends on its length, and this resistance inversely proportional to cross-sectional area. From that one we obtain this RAD and RDC is equal to rho LX by A, and this RDB is equal to rho LR by A. Now here, using that balancing condition, we get that X upon R is equal to that rho LX, means that resistance of wire AD and that resistance of wire DB. This X divided by R is equal to RAD is rho LX divided by cross-sectional area A divide rho LR divided by cross-sectional area A. Cancel this term. We get X upon R is equal to this LX divided by LR. Equation for X is equal to this R in bracket that LX divided by LR. This is the value of unknown resistance. Using this formula, X is equal to R in bracket LX by LR, we can calculate the unknown resistance X. Now what is the procedure of experiment? Make the circuit connections as shown in figure here. Close the plug key K, current will be flowing through this circuit. Now here is the variable resistance. Take a suitable resistance R. Take a suitable resistance R. Now using that initially rheostat deflection of a galvanometer should be at near about 35 centimeter, in between 35 and that remaining is 65, 35 about 35 or 65 यांच्यामध्ये हा D पॉइंट आपण फाइंड करायचा. हाउ टू फाइंड दैट पॉइंट D? Sliding that jockey from A to B here, find point D at which this galvanometer shows the current 0. Galvanometer shows the deflection 0. That is, current flowing through that galvanometer is 0. Ig is equal to 0. And then we apply this balancing condition, x upon r is equal to Lx upon Lr. Now this Lx and Lr are the resistance of wire AD and wire DB respectively. Now measure these two lengths from this scale which is already fitted on this wooden board. Measure that distance AD, that would be Lx, measure that distance DB is a Lr. That gives the resistance values of Lx and Lr. Equation become here x is equal to r into Lx upon Lr. Putting the value of this r, Lx and Lr, we can calculate the unknown resistance x using this Wheatstone's meter bridge. This is an experiment. This experiment we have to done in our laboratory. We can easily calculate the value of x here. For taking the experiment, take at least 3 readings by changing the resistance R. Again we interchange this resistance R and unknown resistance. Their places are interchangeable, can be interchanged. Again take the at least 3 readings by changing the values of R. We get the 3 values of x. Again by interchanging get the 3 values of this x. How much values of x here? 6 values. Find its mean value and get the correct value of unknown resistance x using Wheatstone's meter bridge. Okay, now I can stop here.